Hello, my name is Travis Snap, and I'm going to be discussing a wing fire in flight for my emergency discussion. So, short synopsis of our emergency. I'm going to be flying a Cessna 152. That's the aircraft I fly for training. I'm going to be the pilot in this instance, so I'm a commercial student with a private instrument rating. The nature of the emergency, I've got a fire on my left wing, and I can see fire and smoke coming off my left wing. And this is going to occur at 6,500 feet while I'm cruised out. So immediate actions I'm going to take is, one, I need to recognize the emergency. So as you can see in our drawing here to the right, there's the emergency, some fire coming off my wing. I'm going to use the decide model, so to detect the change and then do what I need to fix the change. My second step is going to be to get the emergency checklist out. And then these are the next items that are on the checklist. So I'm going to switch my nav, strobe, and pitot heat off. So taking all the electronic things that go out to the wing, turning them off in case that's what started the fire. I'm going to perform a side slip as depicted in the top right by that picture of the 152 side slipping. So that wing with the fire on it is going to be trailing behind the aircraft and hopefully away from other fuel sources and, of course, the cabin and engine. All right, then I'm going to leave the flaps retracted and land as soon as possible. And that is the last item on the 152 checklist for a wing fire in flight. If we have time, we're going to declare an emergency. There's not much they can do for us in the air other than recommend a place for us to land. However, they will be able to get fire trucks rolling our way for emergency service. So if we are entrapped in the aircraft, or that they can come and put out the fire so it doesn't spread further. And then lastly, we need to fly that airplane all the way until we're on the ground, and even after we're on the ground, making sure that we land that thing as efficiently and safely as possible. Most likely going to be doing an off-airport landing, so it's going to be even more critical that we land it in a controlled manner. All right, post-landing actions. So this is standard for any emergency landing, but fuel shut off and secure the engine. So pull in mixture, throttle idle, getting out of it, turning all electrical equipment off, and then getting out of the aircraft as quickly as possible. After doing those things, our life matters more than our Bose headset or our iPad or anything else that we're going to be leaving in the airplane. So just leave all those things, get yourself out of the airplane, and then call 911 to get emergency services out to you. And then, of course, we're going to have to notify the nearest NTSB office because this was an in-flight fire. So we'll talk about that next. Part 830 reporting. So it's just a section from Part 830, but I've highlighted the critical part. Immediately and by the most expeditious means available, notify the National Transportation Safety Board office when, and then it has a list, and the fourth item on that list is an in-flight fire. And then you just go to the NTSB website, and they have a list of phone numbers there based on whatever region you're in, so you can see the map. I'm in Texas, I'm in the central region, so I can just go find a phone number for the central region and let them know. Obviously, that needs to be done after authorities have been contacted and immediate help is coming. Really, the 830 reporting is so they can come and do an investigation while the scene is fresh and unadulterated. So that concludes my presentation of this in-flight fire on my wing and the resolution for it. And hopefully we're going to be able to walk away from this one safely. Here are my sources, the Cessna POH and then the NTSB 830 CFR is what I pulled this information from.